Hello everybody, it's Airborne Vet here with bringing you another video. Sorry, it's been a while. I believe my last video was around Thanksgiving. So here's a little backstory. I had to change out the catalytic converter on my truck. It was getting plugged up. My fuel mileage was dropping drastically. I still got to change out the other one, but with that said, it's fixed for now. I'm going to do the other one down the road. Hopefully I'll have a better position and I can show you the process I went through. And hopefully when I show you, it will go a lot smoother than it was the first time around. So I ended up, after Black Friday, doing shopping and stuff, I seen a flashlight set on sale that I've been looking at repeatedly over like a course of a year. I keep on seeing it. I'm like, I think that'd be useful. It came with 4 lights. It came with a little lamp. This guy right here. Came with a tiny little flashlight. A headlamp. It came with a band. I rarely use the band. Actually, as you can see, it's still in its original rubber band. The band is still rubber banded. I haven't undone it. It has a little clip here that I absolutely love because I wear a hat 90% of the time. And it came with this little lantern. And every single one of them, because it's getting dark earlier, I needed to get this done. I was running out of time, so I worked into the night. Every single one was very useful for me. The first one I ended up using was useful for 2 reasons. One, has this little bandolier here, or carabiner. Yes, it's plastic, yes, it can break, but it did hold up pretty well. It didn't break on me, so that's a great sign. Another thing is it's magnetic. Now the magnet on this thing's not that strong. As you can see, you bump it, it will shift. It was very useful. This one, after almost a month, Thanksgiving, it's almost Christmas, I have had this on me every day and I've used it multiple times a week. And main reason why is it is small. It's very portable and I literally keep it on my keychain. Now, I've used it during work. I have used it for tasks around the house, etc. Another one that was incredibly useful, the one I showed you, the reason why I never unbundled the band is because it quite literally hooks straight up to my hat and you can angle it to where you want. Yeah, it's not perfectly aligned, but it worked. And it's bright. Let's see here. It's literally just one click and boom. It's a little foggy in here. Unfortunately, I got a dirty habit. It's legal. It's not against the law. And I've been trying to quit, and I will quit. So, this one was great. I look, got a light there. And then there's this one. This one has a magnet on it also. 2 of them actually. That one's not as strong. It has a little clip, which I found cool. And if I thought about it before making this video, I would have brought out like a little LBE, load bearing equipment. I still have mine from back when I served in the military. And it has a little hook. Found it very useful. So this one pretty much is just on and off. Nothing fancy. You know, on and off. That little lens will glow after you light it up for a little bit. So if the battery dies on you, you can still sort of find it. It glows for a few hours. I found that out also after the fact. Haven't had a use for it after though, but other than, you know, spotlighting for a task. And as you can see, it's bright. You know, in some cases too bright. This guy is pretty neat because you can add a little palm light. and it dims. And you got this guy right there. That also dims. Then you got red. And boom. I haven't had to use the flash for anything, but I guess you can put it on the back of your car, which, as I said, the magnet's not that strong, so I wouldn't really do that. Maybe if you're stationary. This guy, nice bright lens. You know, I'm just having fun here. Very useful. It's always with me. It's water resistant. This uses a simple AAA battery. It has their brand in it. That was backwards. But yeah, a simple AAA battery. You know, there's 2 gaskets in here. If you can see that, there you go. 1 and 2. And I actually like that. I've used flashlights that just shorted out because of it got water or moisture in there, or the battery completely corroded because of the moisture. This one, you can't change the battery. Oh, by the way, all these are rechargeable. These 2, this one that I know of, you cannot change the battery. This one I know you can't change the battery in, but they're rechargeable. The kit comes with 3 plugs. USB-S with a standard USB, and I'm in luck because now I got more chargers for my phone. These guys and this guy are all rechargeable. To recharge them, you pop open the little rubber gasket, you take your cable, pop it in, it starts juicing up pretty good. Easy. It has a nice durable aluminum body. You know, this is the only one that's not rechargeable. Durable aluminum body, and here's the little settings for this guy. You got your beam, lower beam, you got really low beam, green, and red. I showed you this big guy, and that's it. This guy's interesting because you can either recharge it or you can put standard AAAs in. All you do is twist, just like the flashlight. It has a nice little gasket right over here. Let's see if I can get a good, boom, nice gasket right there. You know, I'm not saying it's 100% water resistant. You take your charger, you plug it straight into the battery, and you're done. Now, the benefit of this one, if you look right here, there you go. You can even put triples in there. AAA's batteries in there. Quite useful, you know. And if the battery dies and let's say the company goes out of business, I don't think they will. It seems like a very good product, but you know, we all been wrong before. You know, you just line up little grooves, make sure it's in the right direction, so that way the button's in the right direction, and you twist. Now it's locked down. Test shot. And off. And last but not least, this guy, little charging port is right there. Pop it up and plug it in. Now, I was not expecting to use these as quickly as I did, but I ended up using them almost immediately within 3 to 4 days of purchasing them. Yes, I purchased them myself. Look around. Do I look like I got a sponsor? Crap. Look at my channel. I got, what, 4, 5 followers, and I'm pretty sure 2 of them are bots. But that's the Skinny. I found them useful. They worked. I've dropped them a number of times. The body's held up. You know, my favorite one is this one because I used to be using those, what, pretzel or whatever lights that you have to use the headband. And then I had another one that clipped on your hat that this got twice the battery life out of. You know, and I'm not buying batteries constantly. And I haven't put a new battery in this yet, and I've been using it, as I said, a few times a week. Sometimes I have to go out back and get our small little terrier Chihuahua mixed dog. The wife has loved the little guy to pieces, but he'll be sniffing around in the corner, and there's some dark spots back there where if you don't shine a light there, you won't see him, and you'll be looking forever. But yeah, at the end of the day, I enjoy this product. In the future, if I remember, or you guys remind me, if any of them break, I would like to do a tear down on them to see what failed. Because whether the manufacturer uses your information or not, if you give them information, sometimes they put out a better product. Sometimes they ignore you completely. It is what it is. Don't really care, other than I get a quality product. Well, peace out. Keep learning and make the best out of your life, because only you can. Airborne out.